Hi everyone, hope you're all well. My name is Demitta and I'm just going to be telling you about a day in the life of a Loughborough student. If you've got any questions, comment them down below and they'll definitely be answered. If you want more information, everything is on the website. And if you've got any questions to ask me personally, just click the link to my YouTube channel down below, find my social media, and I'll be more than happy to answer any of your questions. So just a bit about myself, like I said, my name is Demitta, I'm 20 years old, I'm in my second year, I study accounting and financial management, and yeah, that's just the general gist of me basically. My course is 3 years plus an industrial placement year, so 4 years, and that industrial placement year happens in my third year, which is this summer basically, which is so crazy. Like, the time has gone so quick. Just in case you're not too sure about like what you need to study to come to do a specific degree, all that information is on the website. I'm aware that for most courses it's a bit broad, but just to put stuff in context and like, you know, just for reference, I studied business, sociology and psychology at A level, and now I'm doing accounting and financial management. So it's a bit like on the other side, but it is what it is. A normal day for somebody at Loughborough University studying my degree would consist of waking up in the morning, going to lectures, going to tutorials, probably going to like the drop-in sessions with your lecturer if you need to, and obviously applying for placements, which is what I've been doing throughout second year. So that consists of like CV check-in sessions, cover letter check-in, drop-in sessions, mock interviews, mock phone interviews, advice, stressed out, don't know what you're doing, like literally everything basically concerning placement and concerning uni. Yeah, those are like the education stuff out the way. Obviously, if you've done a lot of research on Loughborough, you probably know that it's really big on sports. So yeah, sports, there's literally like 1,000,001 societies. There's so many societies you can join. Personally for me, in first year I did athletics, so I would train every Tuesday and Thursday from, I think it was 7:30 to 9:30, but in second year I stopped that. However, in second year I was on the committee for the African Caribbean Society, so that would take a lot of my time as well, planning events, hosting events, talking to freshers, socialising with freshers and returners, and just general stuff concerning ACS. So back to lectures. The earliest start is 9, the latest finish is 6, but I've never had a 9 to 6. Like, I've never had so many lessons in a day that I don't get a break. I either always get a break, sometimes I have 1 lecture a day, sometimes I have 2, sometimes one is at 9 and one is at 4. Like, honestly, it's so varied depending on your course and maybe the optional modules you do. If you do like a minor sort of course on top of your real course, then that would depend on how much time you've got left. Personally, I don't have lectures every single day. I've got lectures Monday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, so none on Tuesday. In first year I had none on Wednesday. So yeah, I think that changes with like your year as well. With like the whole CV check and advice and stuff, like you can literally email like your tutor or email anyone, just book a time that suits you, a time that you're not in lectures or you've just finished or just before, and they will just slot you in, like literally. And so yeah, that kind of works with your timetable as well. So yeah, that's just a general gist of the day basically. Lectures, schoolwork, tutorials, whatever, and then like CV checks, placement stuff, coming home and doing it all over again. Oh my gosh, being at university is so different from being in sixth form or college or even secondary school. Like, first of all, in university, nobody's hunting you down to do anything. No one's forcing you to go to your lectures. No one's forcing you to go to your tutorials. Nobody's even forcing you to take your exams. Like, it's all up to you. You need to make sure you're patterned. You need to make sure you know what you're doing, and you need to make sure you are putting in the right sort of steps to get what you want out of this basically. Also, there's so many different opportunities at uni. Like, you can be a student ambassador, you can get a job either in the uni or like just in your town. Whereas in sixth form, I was in school Monday to Friday from 8:30 to 3:30. Whether I had a free period or not, I was in the school. Obviously towards year 13 that changes, but most of the time Monday to Friday, 8:30 to 3:30. That's just how it was. But like I said, in uni, like, some days you don't have a lecture at all, some days you have a packed day. Like, it's so different, and obviously that's depending on the course that you do. On top of that, depending on like where your uni is, you have to basically live on your own and fend for yourself. I'm from London, so I'm 3 hours away from home, So obviously stuff like cooking, living, just being on my own, that's obviously different from being in sixth form where I'll come home every single day, eat, go to bed. That's just my life basically. In my free time at uni, which I have to admit I've got a lot of, I had a job. So I had a part-time job in like a town close to Loughborough. So I do that on the weekends and on the days that I don't have lectures or maybe I finish a bit early. So part-time job, like I said, you can do a sport. I did athletics in first year. You can join so many different societies that have like meetings or events, stuff like that. In my free time, I would like search up placements and just make a whole list of like placements that I wanted to apply to, the deadline, see if I had to do like a cover letter, a video interview, set that up basically. And yeah, obviously socializing, going out, having fun, living your best life. That just all fits into your free time as well. Friday night, Saturday night, whatever works for you. So a weekday in uni, so like a Monday to Friday sort of day compared to like a Saturday to Sunday, is just different depending on your lifestyle. Like I go to church on Sundays, so that's something I'd be doing on the weekend. Obviously I had a job, so I'd be working on Saturdays as well, mainly Saturdays. And because like I had nothing to do that Saturday, I'd work a long time. Whereas, for example, like on a Wednesday, I'd probably work maybe just in the evening sort of thing. Yeah, but that obviously all depends on you. If there is a society event, I'm not too sure about every single society, but for example, like ACS mainly had events on weekdays. So the weekends, if you ain't got an event, you can literally do whatever you want with your time. That can consist of meal prepping for the week so that, you know, when times get a bit tough, when it's exam season and you don't have time to cook, you did it all on the weekend. So like you got enough food to last you. Shopping, visiting friends, maybe going back home. Like obviously it all depends on you. These are things that you can do on the weekend that you probably wouldn't have time to do on a weekday, if that makes sense. Hopefully I've covered everything. If you've got any questions, please leave them down below. Like I said, they'll be answered. A lot of information on the website. If you're thinking about coming to Loughborough and you haven't like booked an open day, please do that. Like you want to know like where you're going, you want to see the place. Or if you can't, there are some tours on YouTube of the university, so make sure you watch them. Just for reference, in case anybody's wondering, the room that I'm in is not on campus, it's a off-campus private student accommodation. So yeah, if you want any information on that, just message me. And yeah, hope you've enjoyed the video. Give it a thumbs up and subscribe to Loughborough University YouTube channel. And yeah, thanks for watching. Bye.